Do you want to talk about your books first, or where did you want to go? You can talk about any aspect of what you do, but if you
Well,
want to go into your books, yeah.
I'll tell you what, this last year I've died a number of times. And
Wow, wow,
it made me, it
wow.
kind of altered my mind a little bit. And I decided I'm going to write books now. Well, first night I stayed up just day after day. So from there, I just decided, all right, I'm going to write some books.
Yeah.
First one came out to be, it's called The Great Turtle Tour. And with that guy, it's a comedy romance, essentially based after my own life.
Okay. And what's the title of it again?
The Great Turtle Tour.
Eternal Tour. And you said that, and I just want to like backtrack a bit. You said that you died a few times this past year. Like you're saying, literally, your heart stopped.
Yes.
Wow, wow. Can
Yeah.
I ask why? Like, is it just heart failure or?
Oh, no, no, no. I'm honest about everything. I was an alcoholic for 30 years,
Okay, okay.
and it caused its damage, did what it had to do. So now I deal with hallucinations and passing out at any possible point, and I've been sober a year.
Beautiful, beautiful. You've been sober for an entire year.
Yep.
Uh, but yeah, so your heart fell, and you're saying that the damage has already kind of been done, and that's why.
Yeah, yeah. Like I need a new liver and new kidneys.
It is gotcha. Okay, okay. So what? Well, let me ask you this: was it the excuse me? Was it the health complications that made you stop?
Oh, absolutely.
Gotcha, gotcha. And when did it get? When did it get? I guess this bad. When did it get to the point to where you realize, okay, I gotta stop? Was it like an initial scare, or did the doctors give you the
Oh,
news? Mhm.
yeah, I think it was the initial scare.
Mhm.
I went ahead and it was a mess, to be
Yeah,
perfectly frank.
yeah.
Seizures, all that fun stuff.
Mm. Wow, wow. And so it started there, and then it just kind of progressively got worse to the point
Yeah,
to where you just completely stopped it altogether.
to the point where I became so swollen, I weighed 900 pounds.
Really?
Thankfully, I've lost 500 of that.
Wow, congrats. Congrats, man. Oh, okay. So, eh, I, to be honest with you, I would say I know we wanted to talk about your books, and we could still probably go into that a bit. So I probably want to just ask a few more questions about this. Like,
Oh yeah, ask me anything.
okay, so I know we only have like 15, but I just kind of want to know where where would you say the drinking started? Like where did it initially? Yeah.
I know exactly where it started. I was 8 years old,
Mm,
and I grew up in an extraordinarily abusive household.
yeah.
You name it, I've dealt with it.
Yeah.
Um, so to cope, you know, eight
Mm,
years old, I saw my dad drinks this water in this bottle, and it makes him
mm,
feel better.
yeah.
So
Yes.
you know,
Yep. Mhm. So you saw him drinking it, and then you
yep,
yourself got to that point to where you explored it as well, and it became something that you found yourself doing.
absolutely, sir.
Yep.
And vodka from day one
Gotcha. Yeah.
until
Eh,
I was doing nearly 2 gallons by the end
Gallons a day?
of vodka a day. Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. Let me ask you this. So your first drink or your first bottle came when you were 8?
Yeah, my dad had plenty around the house.
Okay. And he never did he encourage you or did he ever try to stop you or tell you, hey,
Oh,
don't do
he
this?
he, he never knew. Nobody ever knew.
Okay. So you were sneaking and doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Pretty crazy when you think about it. I
hey
found
man.
found two or three people
Mm.
that knew because I was reaching out due to, oh, this is going to sound
Mm.
even fantastical at this point. I
Yeah.
had amnesia for a short period of time and couldn't remember anybody.
And that was due to the drinking as well.
What's that?
Was that due to the drinking? That was due to the alcohol.
Yep,
Wow.
it's due to that because when your liver is damaged, it releases toxins,
Mm.
and those toxins will affect your brain and make you hallucinate hardcore.
Mm. Gotcha.
Not fun ones either.
Yeah. 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 No, no, I got you. So during the times when you tried to stop, was that ever successful? Were you ever able to stop for like a period of time and then you would start back?
No, nope. I would always get so sick. I just said, forget it.
Gotcha. But the drawbacks of trying to quit were just too much.
Oh yeah, I'd start the seizures and
Mm.
the sweating and dry
Yeah.
heaves. It's a terrible thing.
Yeah. Hmm.
People go out drinking for fun these days, just like I did. And now that I'm living through what it does, it's like everyone should take a better look at alcohol as not a
Absolutely.
beverage, but a poison.
Poison. And DoorDash, and there's a few liquor stores around the area. I tell you, man, every time I DoorDash, and every time it gets later at night, and especially on Sundays, I'm not sure why a lot of people drink on Sundays, but especially Sundays, that's when you just if you're ever wanting to make money, or if there's ever a industry that you want to go into where you can make money, and there's no doubt there will always be money.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been the alcohol business.
It's true. I
Always, man.
thought of opening a bar once, but then I was like, yeah, it's probably not the best idea.
Exactly, exactly. So you've thought about it even after you've had your heart problems, and how you've still dealt with the challenges.
Yeah, yeah, I still dealt with all of it.
Wow. Wow.
But, just like you've got plans for any future endeavors, as do I.
Mm.
That's why this
Absolutely.
book, I'm hoping it was going to turn into a whole publishing company if I get it right.
Absolutely. So the book came from the inspiration of you quitting the alcohol.
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
And
Could
then
you
it
give us
goes
a
into this great adventure that I wish existed but did not.
mm, you want to give like a little synopsis of it, like maybe the characters and like
Alrighty, well, the characters, main two protagonists are
mhm,
Jackson Stone and Kalia Hartford.
mm,
And they were childhood friends, grew up together, had a great time doing so, running around in the woods. Their sister, or her sister, Catherine, is always there with her as well. She's older, but they're almost identical. That comes into play later. Let's see here. Yeah, the whole story is about 30 years later, now.
yeah.
Uh, I meet up with the friend that Kalia, who is based after a real life best friend of mine.
Nice. Okay.
So everyone is based after
Real people.
somebody. Yeah.
Wow.
I
Okay.
mean, I changed them just enough and changed names just enough. Keep
Hmm.
it legal.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you
Oh
told these
no.
people?
I'm sorry, what was that, bud?
Have you told these people that they're in the book? Like, have you told
Oh
them
yeah,
that?
yeah, they've all read it.
Wow, they've read it.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
so the book is published.
No, no, no.
Oh, okay, okay.
But
You
I do have copies of it, and
nice.
all you have to do is reach out to me. The big thing with that is I would ask for a contract where you're not telling everyone every little thing,
Yeah.
but realistically, your only job is to read the book and write a blurb about what you like about it,
Mm.
and obviously what I can fix.
And you're saying that you're giving people that opportunity, like you're telling people,
Yeah,
um,
yeah, absolutely.
so
And they
how,
can find me on Facebook. They can find me on the Instagram.
mhm.
I'm sorry, I sound so old.
No, no, no. That's hey, Instagram, Facebook. I think all those platforms are good platforms to promote your book, to get your name out there. And why do you think it's important for people to read this book? What would you say?
Well, I have an idea that I'm hoping works.
Hmm.
Is that every single book I write is going to be aged 0 to 100.
Mm.
The way I'm going to do that is starting from age 0 to toddler.
Yeah,
It's going to be a baby's book. Then, toddler to kid is going to be another book, and so on and so forth until they're over 18.
yeah.
It's going to be about 7 books, I think.
Mm.
And yeah, that way you can grow up with the character.
So you're saying
Yeah.
the characters will bounce from book to book.
Yep.
That is interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen a
Yep.
series like
And it
that. Hmm.
and on top of that, because I love typing in different genres, I get a kick out of typing as different people.
Yeah.
I do a pretty good Deadpool.
Really? Oh no, you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. I gotta hear it.
Type no, no, no. I said type it out.
Oh, type it out. Okay, okay, okay. You do it. Okay. Got you. Okay.
I do it all right, Donald Trump with the voice.
Ah. Well, we gotta hear that. We gotta hear it. Can we hear
Okay. All right,
it?
Melania, she loves it. It's so perfect. It's so good. I, oh, I almost swore. I wasn't
Yeah,
sure how
yeah,
that is.
yeah. That was perfect, man. That was, oh my God. I literally thought he actually hopped on the car for a second. That was perfect. That was perfect. I,
But I do have some other books as well. I'll get
okay.
to
Yeah.
those in a moment. But yeah, the other good thing about my book is that if you don't like the genre,
Yeah.
send me a message. I'll write it in
Mm,
a whole different genre.
wow. So you're willing to
It's
change it completely.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna put out the initial, comedy, romance,
Hmm.
action,
Hmm.
thriller, and horror.
Yeah.
And the current one is obviously rom-com.
Rom-com. Yep.
But on top of that, I have 26 children's books.
Wow. That are
Uh,
published.
no, no, again, none of these are published.
Gotcha. Okay. But
Just
you're
what I
looking to publish them.
Yeah, I'm looking at publishing. I have
Okay.
all of these plans and ideas set aside. And even should I pass in the future, I'm having a backlog of books I'm working on.
Okay.
So yeah,
Wow.
26 kids books, all A to Z about a monster.
Mm.
The one I'm furthest on because it ages just like all the other stories
Yeah.
is Zoe the zombie, and I'm finally into about 13 through 15 on that one.
Wow. So you've written all of these books since you've gone sober?
Uh, I wish I could entirely say that, but
Hmm.
I've written them all in the last let's see, probably two and a half months since
Mm.
my amnesia went away.
Yeah. What would you
So
say? What would you say makes a good book? What makes a good book?
for me, it's the characters.
Mm.
You got to have characters that you can relate to,
Absolutely.
and that's what I very much attempted to do.
Yeah.
Did I achieve it? I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Mhm.
mean, I've read through it so much trying to fix all the edits, and trust me, there's still plenty more. And the book's only it's about 400 pages, but it's only halfway done.
Yeah. Hmm. Wow.
But yeah, I'm open to any questions you may have about anything, the books, health, sobriety, mental health, everything.
So And we actually, I actually want you to join some of my group calls because again, the calls are a lot longer. They're like an hour long, and
Yeah.
we kind of go a bit more in depth in terms of conversation in terms of books, and we actually read books. We in terms of mental health, we talk a lot about that with a few people there. Um,
Hmm.
so I definitely want you to, if you have time, if you can go back to the link in my bio and click, sign up for some of those groups because we
Yeah.
we we touch on those. I would love to have you as a guest on some of those if you wouldn't mind.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll see if I can work out a little bit of a script instead of going off the top of my head.
No, 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 no. You're fine. Like I said, I love the spontaneity. I just know that we're approaching 15 minutes now, so it's a lot shorter. I have to do a lot shorter times because I have so many calls and so many people I talk to. Um,
Well,
but
that's great though.
Thanks, man. I truly appreciate that. And I'm glad you see the vision. You sound like you definitely see what I'm doing here.
Oh
Um,
yeah, definitely.
I
That's when I
appreciate
saw
that.
your message. I'm like, yeah, he's
Exactly.
he's like going for it. Yes, I'm
Exactly.
going for it. Let's see where this collab
Let's see where
goes.
it goes. Exactly. Exactly. Well, let me ask you this last question here. What would you say? Uh, where are you in terms of health wise? Where are you in terms of, I know you see me in the liver,
Um,
kid,
I do need a new set of kidneys and a new liver. But currently I can live up to 5 years.
so they've told you how long they expect you to live.
Yeah, it could be as little as 6 months if my health should deteriorate again, but it's gotten better.
Uh, Do you fear dying? Do you fear death?
No, not
Why
not
not?
in the least.
Why not, if you don't mind me
Going
asking?
back to the three times that I passed,
Yeah.
uh, I went in an atheist and came out the most spiritual guy I've ever seen.
Wow.
I mean, I strongly believe I met the creator, and he showed me how the afterlife works and
Mm.
everything.
So are you a professed Christian or a Muslim or
Nope, I was born a Catholic, but
okay?
now it's just if I ever get around to explaining my beliefs to you, which I'm sure
Yeah.
I will,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
you might understand a bit more.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we'll definitely let's definitely go into that too. So, okay, yeah, this is what I have you do. If you could again go back to the link, I have a Let's Just Talk books, Let's Just Talk mental health. I have a Let's Just Talk everything. If you want to talk about your spirituality and like where you are with that, you can sign
Yeah.
up for that group too. And then I also have what else are you? If you see any groups that you're interested in, we do a first time, one time guest for free. You can come on at any time. So you can sign up at any time for any one of them. But the last week of every month, we all of our groups are open to the public and private groups because I have two groups for each community. So for my books group, I have a public and private group. And so the public group is free. You can join that if you want to. The private group is subscription. You don't have to join that if you don't want to. But just if you
Oh,
click
one
the
of these
link,
days.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I just want you to get in on the group calls because they're a lot longer. We go more in depth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you can, again, just click that link, find any of the groups you're interested in, sign up for them again. And then also if you would like to do another one-on-one, you can definitely add that to my schedule as well. And we can schedule that in as well, man.
All right. Absolutely.
This was perfect, Jeremiah. I thank you so much, man. This is amazing. I'm looking forward to just digging deeper in terms of what you've written and just more about you, man. Just hearing your
I've,
story. I've never heard a story like this. I've never. So
and I've got a few more bigger stories too.
absolutely. Well, I'm definitely looking to hear about them and actually share them as well on my content because I think people need to hear this. I know a lot of
Oh yeah,
people.
absolutely. Feel free to share whatever you want.
Thank you.
I've showed you a little bit of art too, I think. Uh, those are
Yes.
those are
Okay,
mine
okay.
as well.
Okay. Sign up for the Let's Just Talk Art group call too. I would love to have
Okay,
you in there. Yeah, there's a
will
lot of group
do.
calls. There's a lot of group calls. So sign up for those and let's go more in depth on those topics. Let's do it.
All righty. Sounds great, bud. Well,
That's
you're
great.
definitely over 15.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm 30. I'm 30. Yep.
All right. Well, you have a great day. It was lovely speaking with you. And till next time, sir.
Till next time. Thank you, Jeremiah.
You're welcome.
Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.